Once you start focusing on health and human performance, any costs for a healthy building become downright trivial relative to the human health and performance benefits. And we quantify this in the book. We show a pro forma from a made-up company to show how this actually translates to bottom line impacts in your business. Then we do this in actual companies and show how it works, all starting from the hard science that we know better buildings lead to better human performance and productivity. I will say this, though, in the COVID era, this argument becomes even more clear, right? Because now we're talking about human, lives at stake. And so you have to have a healthy building in order to get people back in there. And the reality is there are many prudent steps we can take, even beyond healthy buildings, to keep people safe from this virus as we return to indoor spaces. But there's a real misnomer out there that healthy buildings are expensive. That's just simply not the case. And we I think, walk through this and make a compelling argument in our book that the costs are trivial relative to the benefits.
So if it is, if it is relatively cheap to do or inexpensive to do, why do you think it's taking so long, or it's taken a virus to really, make things happen like that?
Yeah, this is it's a really great question, and I sense it's this reason. Think about the green building movement of the past 15 years, right? Big driver in green buildings are energy savings, waste, water savings, but really energy savings. And that has been a big driver because that's really easy to calculate. If you had a green building, right, you could say, I saved X amount of energy. Wow, bottom line benefits. It's a line item in your budget. Healthy buildings, where does that show up? It's going to show up in HR, hiring, retention, brand, productivity. It shows up across the enterprise, but there's not a neat line item that says, well, we invested in energy, we invested X, we got X back ROI in 5 years, 3 years, easy. Health, it's a more amorphous. And so I think there are a lot of players who are around the edges saying, okay, I kind of believe the science. Maybe it's their first time being introduced to the science. And now we showed that when you line up all the science, these are proven benefits to your workforce. And we show that the cost to get that there are really pennies on the dollar, to put it in the US context.